Today, we are looking at a late 1700s tall case. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So glad to have you here. Please consider subscribing. If you already are a subscriber, welcome back. So I found this tall case at an NAWCC event, and if you're not a member of the NAWCC, I highly recommend checking it out because being a member gives you access to these events where you can find amazing deals on clocks. There are collectors and those in the clock business that are wanting to thin out their collection, and so a lot of times stuff is priced really well to sell because they don't want to haul it back home. No, they want to sell especially the large clocks. Definitely, if you're interested in seeing what one of these events is like, click the link above. I've covered 2 of the NAWCC events this year and found some fantastic deals on all kinds of clocks you wouldn't normally find at your local antique store. So I bought this tall case for a very good price, and I decided to resilver the dial. This was my first time doing this, and my dad guided me through it. The number one thing to remember is avoid contamination. I don't know how many times I changed my gloves, but it was a lot. Now, normally these would have a chapter ring that is silvered and can be removed with tapered pins or screws. However, this one was basically a full disc, and it was press fitted. At the top, you can see the brass plate has split. Somebody has tried to remove this, and it didn't go well for them. So I didn't want to cause any further damage trying to remove this for silvering. I used painter's tape to prevent excess silver powder reacting beyond the disc. All in all, I think it turned out fairly well. Since we're looking at the dial, I want to point out that just above the moon dial is an engraving with the script Pattison, Halifax. A quick Google search brings up similar clocks by the maker of John Pattison from Halifax, England. He produced clocks from about 1780 to 1800. This one is a 30-hour. The dial features a hand-painted moon dial and a calendar date function. The clock is 90 inches tall, 22 inches wide, and about 11 inches deep. Since this is a 30-hour, a single weight drives both the time train and the strike train. This doesn't have a chain, it actually has an endless rope, and there is a small counterweight. Let's take a look at the movement. This thing is a tank, and it just wants to run. These types of clocks have a rather lengthy pendulum. I did have to bend mine a little bit to straighten it back, and it runs well and keeps good time. And this clock has a very loud bell strike at the top of the hour. So this clock didn't need much beyond dial silvering. And since I did it myself, that really saved a lot of money. So here in the Midwest, we don't come across many of these. They are rather scarce. But as you travel further east, I think they tend to pop up more, as well as attending an NAWCC event because people come from all over and they bring trailers and big SUVs full of clocks that they're wanting to sell. So it's a great place to find one. Now that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you do like to watch clock videos, check out the links to other channels in my description. There are several I think you would be interested in. And have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.